Oh man, I was on the sideline like, come on, like I was just talking to God, just like I need this, and foot was in, so yeah.
And then what caused you to reverse field on that slant to go to the right corner?
I was just hungry for the touchdown, That's just what type of player I am. I'm just, I want to get in that end zone. So
Second row on the right there, Larry.
Bryce, in what ways do you think you've grown as a quarterback over the last, 5 games, and how have you seen him grow as a quarterback from when you started working with him?
Honestly, I feel like I became more of a vocal leader going into games. More in my first game because I know probably in a senior or older guy head, he don't want to hear the freshman just yap and talk all day, of course. But I feel like the guys gained a lot of trust in me to trust what I see and say as well. So, yeah.
Left side in the middle here. Aaron. Can I get my second part? Sorry, Larry, go ahead.
just seeing him grow like from January to now, like it's crazy. Just like he said, he's becoming more of a vocal leader, and I feel like he's always had like a really good poise and stuff like that, and it's just getting 10 times better. So.
On the play that was originally called incomplete out of bounds, did you think you were in? What did you say?
Yeah, I thought I was in because I kind of saw the like the skid mark for my shoe, so I thought I was in.
Could you just speak to your relationship with Bryce in terms of just on the field or the passing game?
Me and him just play pitch and catch. That's really what it is.
Just in front of him, Ryan.
Bryce, your receivers have had some issues with drops this year. I guess what's your message to them, and how do you try and pick them up after those instances?
Just good play, bad play, next play. Like I say it all the time, almost in every interview. If you're stuck on the last play, honestly, you'll be stuck on that one. So I feel like good play, bad play, next play, no matter what the result is, worry about the next play.
Front right there, John.
And Bryce, obviously Donovan gave you a lift there in the second half. Can you talk about the impact that it had when somebody comes up and makes plays like that?
Every single day in practice, he told me to just trust him. So that's what I leaned on and leaned towards. So.
We'll go to the left on the second row there, Bob.
Bryce, the passing offense doesn't seem like it's quite thoroughly clicking yet, drop passes and other things. Do you need to work at all, do you think, on your touch? You have such a strong arm and tight spiral. Is that you learning to adjust with your receivers in that?
I feel we'll come together and find what's best for us.
All right, we've got time for a few more on the right, about halfway back.
For both of you, what have you seen from Andrew Marsh, like in the last few weeks to get him the start today, and what do you see from him in the first half?
I'll say me and Andrew been here since December. We enrolled early. We've been working every single day, so the moment just came to him to present himself and be the best him he could be, and that's what he did. So.
On the left side, about halfway back.
Question for Bryce. What did Wisconsin do to you today to make the offense sputter a little bit in the first half?
I'll say they have a great defense. We try to lean on our, of course, our run game and pass game, but we just went into halftime saying we're going to dominate no matter what we do. So that's what happened.
Go to the right side.
Of course, the goal was to always win, but how did it feel to get your head coach back, today against Wisconsin?
I felt good, we felt his energy, and that's something that really helps us play the game. We try to win the games for him, for our head coach and stuff like that, and him just being on the sideline just helped us tremendously. So.
Time for a couple more if we have additional questions from these guys. We'll go back to the front left here, Steve.
Talk about how your time as a quarterback has helped you as a receiver, and if you and Bryce have anything going on there in terms of your quarterback abilities.
You have to ask him about his beautiful smile.
Yeah, so me being a quarterback, I just say this all the time. Like, wherever he needs me to be, that's where I'll be. Like, even if he scrambles or anything like that, like, that's where I'll be. I'll be there for him. So.
Okay, we'll go back to the left side here. Bob and Ryan both have questions.
Bryce, do you feel like week by week pieces of the offense are coming together more and more? Do you feel more comfortable each week?
Of course, I feel like we're peaking at the right time.
Just next to him, Ryan.
Donovan, where are you planning on doing with your football for your first touchdown?
Probably giving it to my dad, mom and dad.
I think it was earlier this week you said you think you'll feel like you're back when you have your first interception. Yes. Do you feel back? And
Yeah.
then also on the two trick plays, so like quote unquote that you really snuffed out.
Yeah, I could finally say I'm back. Last week or against Nebraska, I was, still fighting a little bit of pain, but finally I kind of feel pain-free. And like I said last week, when I get my first interception, I'll feel back. I could have had, 2 more, but it is what it is.
We'll go to the right side, about halfway back. Sam?
For both Rod and TJ, Sharon referenced after that first drive, the defense sort of came together and tried to assess what had happened and how to move forward. What was that like from your guys' perspective, and what did you guys improve to hold them to so many 3-and-outs?
I feel like, y'all saw like the beginning of the game, the first drive. It was a longer drive than we expected, but we do a good job at, facing adversity. Like when that happens, like we know that can't happen no more. I feel like we did a great job on defense at flying around, making plays on the ball, and I'm just proud of everybody that played today. We did a lot of preparation, for this week, and we displayed it on the field today.
All right, as running back Justice Haynes joins us, we'll go to the middle, about halfway back there. Brandon?
Rod, this is your first game in the big house in 16 and a half months or so. You had a big time interception today, but you also had your last interception in the big house against Ohio State. I know that one was more big time than this one, but just being back in the big house, how was that feeling today?
Just like a full circle moment. Like you said, the last time I was here, I had a pick against Ohio State, and it's just a testament to all my work and thanking God on my family, having my back through this journey, because honestly, it was really hard. I know you guys know I had a setback at one point, and I thought I was going to be back sooner than I was, but, just working through it and continuing to just chase greatness.
We'll go to the left side in the front here. Alejandro, and then right behind him.
TJ and Rod, it may be a bit of a surprise to us to see who started at quarterback for Wisconsin today. How much did you guys prepare for him, or were you mainly preparing for Danny and Billy Edwards?
Yeah, we prepared for 18 and 9 to come out there and play. Wasn't expecting 15 to play, but I feel like we did a great job adjusting to the quarterback play.
All right, we'll stay on this side here, second row. Ryan?
What was Wink's message to the defense after that first drive, and what adjustments did you guys make the rest of the way?
Honestly, it wasn't really Wink's message. It was just, the players coming together and knowing that's not our standard. We're supposed to start fast, especially coming off a bye week. And, going down 75 yards on the opening drive is not what we do. So, just holding ourselves accountable, going back out there the next drive and stopping them.
All right, we've got wide receiver Andrew Marsh joining the quartet. Please let me know so we can get the microphone.
We're going to get that,
Go
bitch.
to the second row
Yeah,
on the right here. Phil?
Let me see.
Rod, your teammates and Coach Moore talk about how while you were going through rehab, you were an additional coach. How important was it for you to be able to show you could still perform on the field as opposed to just yelling at everybody from the sidelines?
You talking about today?
Just overall in general.
It's really important because, I love the game of football. And when I was out, my mom and dad always told me to, still give a presence, show you're still involved in the team no matter if you can play or not. And, I just took that and ran with it. I love our defense and the way we're supposed to perform. And, I just want to win, and that's the biggest thing to me.
Okay, towards the back on the left, Austin.
Andrew, did you sense that there was an opportunity for you based on coming out of the last game, and how did you approach these 2 weeks to be able to get this opportunity to start?
So during the bye week, it was kind of something that we talked about through the offense. Coach kind of just told me just be ready in case I do get the opportunity to go in and make a play. And so my mindset coming into the game today was really just that, to be ready for anything and just go in and make a play.
Go on the right side towards the back, Jonathan.
Andrew, Bryce has talked about you guys coming in together in December and rolling early. Can you talk about your relationship with Bryce and the work you guys put into making impact so early in your career?
Yeah, Bryce, I feel like me and him have a really good relationship, especially now. Kind of just we've been through a lot together, going through workouts and stuff like that, and really just the extra work that we've put in and stuff like that, even off the field, stuff like that. I feel like we've really grown together and really just excited for the future.
Back to the front left here, Ryan.
Andrew, can you kind of share about what the origins are of your chain and what it means?
Really, it's my initials and then my old number, the number I used to wear.
Time for a few more for these gentlemen. If we have additional questions, we'll go back to the right side. Zach?
For Justice, just having so much consistency now, your 5th straight game as a Michigan Wolverine, also a 5th straight game with 100 yards. What kind of goes into that consistency and getting 2 touchdowns as well today?
I think, first of all, it just starts with the man upstairs. All glory to him at the end of the day. I pride myself on just being disciplined, staying consistent each and every day, and just all aspects of my life, not just football. So I think when you do that and you're consistently and stay the course, God always rewards it, and, you know, control the controllables and let him control the rest. But I couldn't do without the O-line, the receivers, the tight ends, all those boys, the way they've been blocking lately.
Second row on the left.
Andrew, there have been a few drop passes that people have talked about, of course, and you guys have heard about it from your coach. Do you guys take it personally not to let that become a lingering issue the rest of the year?
I would say really just us as a group. We know our standard, and just moving forward, it was just like even during the week, something we worked on, just knowing we can't have drops like that. We really just got to do better as a whole. And I would say just we really did show that today, that we could go out there and make plays when we need to. And really just glad that Coach Lindsey and Coach Moore gave us the shots that we needed.
Go back to the front row on the left here, Steve.
Justice, talk about the running and the passing game working together today. And after Donovan made those 2 big catches, the second of which got him in the end zone, did you feel like things maybe opened up a little more for the run game, that they were, you know, backing off the box a little bit, or just how did you see it?
I think, you know, the run game and the pass game always complement each other well. You got to be able to do both. And I think that we really can do both. As you saw today, Marsh, D-Mac, all those boys, you know, making plays in the pass game. I think that just speaks testament of, like, how they work each and every day. And we can be explosive in multiple aspects, whether we need to throw the ball deep, throw short stuff and go make a guy miss, or we need to run the ball. We can do whatever we need to do to go get a dub.
Okay, we'll stay on the left side, second row, Andrew Lee.
Andrew, I was just curious, what's the velocity like of a Bryce Underwood pass?
I mean, it just depends, but sometimes you just gotta be ready. You just gotta be ready.
And for Rod, what are you doing something with the ball, the interception from today?
They try to take it back, but I think Sonny got it for me, so I'll probably put it in the case. Just my first game, getting an interception after the injury.
Staying on the left, about halfway back, Aaron.
Justice, as a competitor, there's a lot of talk about the number 1 ranked rush defense coming into this game, and like, feel you at all?
What was the end of that question? Sorry.
Does it feel you going up against number 1 ranked rush defense in the country?
I mean, we talked about it briefly, but at the end of the day, we just know we got to play our game each and every Saturday. We just got to come out and just be us, and we'll be just fine no matter who we go against. We pride ourselves here on running the ball and stopping the run, and we know that we put in the work each and every day to go do that and to be able to do that. So it was always about us. That's how we look at it. It's not the what, it's the how.
It's been a while since Jerome Moore has been on the sidelines with you guys. What did you notice from him today back out there with you guys?
Is this for everybody? Or?
I'll just say the energy. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, like he said, the energy. You know, that's something real big for me. Having a head coach like him, you know, to just, you know, be there for everybody. You know, and all defense on the field. Like I got a chance to see it personally. Like when I wasn't in the game, like how, you know, locked in and focused he is to, you know, making sure we're doing the right stuff out there. And then same thing with offense. Like he's got a lot of energy out there. And he's that guy. So.
True players coach, like definitely. And he coaches us hard, but he loves us even harder. So I think that's the biggest thing, Coach Moore.
And how quickly do you guys turn the page to USC, and then what are your early impressions of the Trojans?
I think, we take this time to celebrate the win. Winning's hard every Saturday, so we'll take the time to celebrate the win, but it's right back to work, As soon as we get out of here, we're going to go see what USC's about, and, it's on to the next, Got to go 1-0.
Front row on the right, Clayton.
Rod, how did your dad do DJing before the game?
He did good, like he always do.